Welcome to your 2024 personal energy number forecast. Most people at the beginning of the year, including myself, rush off to read the horoscope for the year. How is my Capricorn going to do in the 5th house? Or more commonly, if you're into Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics, you're looking at your Bazi, your Chinese astrology. How is my pig in the day pillar going to interact with the dragon of 2024? Things like that. This is a little bit different. This is your personal energy number, also known as your Ming Gua or your KUA number. It's the same thing, just different terminology. When I, as a Feng Shui consultant, look at a home, I look for your personal energy number in the house, in your house's astrology chart, and I see how these environmental energies are all mixing together and affecting your personal energy number. Well, I can't look at your house right now, but I can tell you how the environmental energies, what opportunities are coming to you, what obstacles might be coming to you, and I can look at the forecast for your personal energy number for 2024. Note that your personal energy number is not the same as your life path number, so to make it super simple, I've linked a really handy guide in the description of this video. You simply look up your birthday, and next to you, the row with your birthday are 2 columns with your personal energy number. Make that note and find the video associated with your personal energy number. I'm also going to take us into how to calculate it because it's a super easy calculation as well, except for if your birthday is in January or February. Then it's different because Chinese New Year falls on a different day every year, and so it's best to just click that guide, especially if your birthday is in January or February. I'm going to take you through how to calculate it, or you can just jump ahead to the actual forecast. Take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number. Personal energy number 8s, get excited because it's all about your career this year. And personally, who doesn't love hearing that? Who doesn't love the sound of that? Who doesn't love an up level, a take charge year, growth, expansion, personal development? Maybe I am just a little too obsessed with it, but I'm very excited to share this forecast with you. Stick with me till the end of this video because at the end I share with you 3 key takeaways to really use the energy to your advantage and have the best 2024 you can. Okay, let's break down the year now because while there is a lot of powerful, exciting stuff, it's a little bit of a no pain, no gain situation. Disclaimer, I am looking down here at my notes. I love and admire all the people who seem to just get all the downloads and then record, or maybe they write a bunch of notes and I don't know it, but for me, I really take my time to assess these energies for you, all these charts for you, and really take the time to clear my mind and note what exactly I'm meant to share with you guys. And then I write it all down to reference because when I come face to face with my camera, that inspiration is not flowing. I'm paying attention to everything else. So good for everybody who can just download it, or maybe they all have a teleprompter, but I have my notes. To get us started, your energy visits the north this year, which is water. Water for earth is wealth, it's money. It's also inspiration, so we'll break into that. But water for earth is wealth. There is an abundance of opportunities for you to make wealth this year, which is also exciting, especially though when you take charge and possibly ask for help. Before we dive into all of that, I want to start with what I think the obstacles will be for you this year. Your thoughts and a sense of being dissatisfied may be what gets in the way. So when we know about it, we can use this knowledge to our advantage and we can implement things along the way so that the potential obstacles don't actually happen. Remember, these forecasts are not predictors. It's just looking into, it's a forecast. What is the weather going to be like? So do I bring my swimsuit or do I bring my winter coat? Just because there's the energy present doesn't mean it has to happen. And knowledge is power, which is why these are so helpful. I think the biggest obstacle for personal energy number 8s will be this feeling of dissatisfaction and potentially mental self-sabotage, a little bit of too much pushing, a sense of not knowing when enough is enough and when to be grateful for all of the extra and the blessings. To people at like level 1, I don't want to put it in levels because nobody's better than anybody else, but for people who are just kind of at baseline, they don't really feel like they are continuously evolving. Maybe you're unsure of where you want to go, unsure of the direction, unsure of what action to take, so you're just kind of at this standstill. You have to get clear on where you want to go this year, because you are with an energy that it wants to go, it needs to go, it's going to push. So that can be really good if you haven't felt motivated, because this is the year that you can just try, and eventually you'll figure it out. Maybe some of what's holding you back is the scaredness, like being scared of failure, being scared of it not being perfect. This is not the year to have any hesitancy. It's just do it, try it. If it fails, quickly learn from it, come up and get going again. But this year requires action from personal energy number 8s. And as a reminder, you are so much more in control of your life than life being in control of you. Life is happening for you, not to you. You have the ability to create your own reality, to make a change to anything you don't like. So remember that you have so much more power than it may feel at this moment. To all the other people who are like, yeah, I'm going, I'm flowing, I've got things happening, I have, what is in action? I'm like nonstop. To all personal energy number 8s, it's a year where you may get in your head. So to those of you at level 1, be proactive. And on that note of being more in control than it might feel, this goes for everybody, no matter what area of motivation or speed or purpose you're at. I really recommend my monthly Feng Shui forecast, particularly to you personal energy number 8s, because you have all this energy that is ready to get you to a goal. It wants goals, it wants vision. And these forecasts are essentially free coaching calls at the beginning of the year. In February, we put together a goal and then we break it down every month. I help you use the energy to your advantage to achieve those goals quicker. So for you personal energy number 8s, highly recommend the monthly Feng Shui forecast. And this year I'm including a free Feng Shui planner, which is very exciting and helpful. Okay, so for those of you who are already moving and grooving, you will likely step it up even another notch. You may say, like, there's absolutely no way, I'm already at 100%. There's nothing more to give. How could I possibly find more? It will just come out of you. That's what this energy coming to you does. You will hit another gear that you didn't even know you had. And that's where I say be sure to be frequently checking in with when is enough enough. Not because you need to stop, not because you need to pull back, but instead I really want you to take time for gratitude. I really want you to take time to appreciate and assess the different milestones that you're hitting. And I really want you to take time to be present and proud of yourself. Personal energy number 8s, you're often very giving, empathetic, focused on others. You can also be kind of stubborn, but you're very nurturing because you are the mountain and you are yin earth, depending on some other things. So you're this very nurturing Mother Earth, grounding, supportive to everybody else. And I really, really, really want you to make sure that you are proud of yourself, grounding yourself, reminding yourself of all the compliments that you're giving to everybody else and the praise you're giving to everybody else. You need to do that for yourself this year. Otherwise, you're gonna hit a wall in the middle and it'll be like, when is enough enough? Which is why I'm just telling you now. So now we don't have to hit a wall. So step back and take time to say, wow, my life is freaking cool. My life is amazing. I have created so much. Look at what I've done. And no matter, you're all going to make progress this year. You're all going to evolve in a direction. And for most of you that are watching this, you are likely an achiever. You are likely success oriented. And so it will likely be this positive evolution and this positive progress. If you're noticing things not going well, you're probably not very clear on where you want to go. And you're probably not taking that aligned action and instead just sitting back and waiting for life to happen to you. And that's just not the way to use this energy this year to make the most of 2024. Be proud of yourself for all the different things you're juggling. Maybe it's not all your major goals of $1 million in a book deal and a trip to Bora Bora, but maybe you finally cleaned out the closet. Maybe you finally cleaned out the garage. Maybe you somehow single-handedly took 3 different kids to 3 different soccer practices and also took a bath once a week. Like, be proud of yourself for juggling it all, even if it's not all things that you want to be juggling. Like, you're doing it and you're creating an amazing life and you're building this resilient personality. So while I mentioned that there's an abundance of opportunities for wealth and making money because you're with the water energy, while water is money, it also can be wisdom. It can be wise advisors. So will you become the wise advisor, or will you need to seek out a wise advisor, or will a wise advisor come to you? But definitely be open to who you're networking with. You know, this is a broad reading because there's so many different personal energy number 8s from all different walks of life, from all over the world watching this. If you'd like something even more personal, I do offer Bazi readings and Feng Shui consultations, but so it could be very broad. Are you the wise advisor? Are you seeking out and meeting a wise advisor? But there's this, it could just be that you get a stronger connection to the divine, to source, God, whatever you believe in, where you have more downloads. But that wisdom and water energy of clarity is present this year. I strongly encourage you to meditate or to allow time for these inspirational moments to come in. Allow time, particularly without phones and electronics. I don't know why that message came through for 8s. Specifically for you guys, allow a lot of time without phone and electronics. It's a year where promotion and being a leader in your field is available to you, which is very cool. I get so excited when I see all this positive stuff. And it may happen in the most unconventional ways as well. If your inspiration or gut is telling you to do something unrealistic, go for it. Lean into it. Inspiration is often not logical. Sometimes our best ideas, they come like where we self-sabotage is like, we overthink it. How would I do this? Who would I talk to? It's not for me. I can't accomplish that. If you get a hit of inspiration or a guttural reaction of inspiration, and at first it doesn't seem logical, just keep leaning into it. Keep going with it. If it seems far-fetched at first, that's okay, because maybe watch some Shark Tank. Like, everything is far-fetched at first and the world is craving new. We're going into this new period 9. So honestly, anything that makes sense now, anything that is the norm now, a lot of it's not coming with us to the new period. So your newest inspirational idea could be the thing at the start of period 9, 2024, that we need as we go into this new era. Don't be afraid to ask somebody further ahead, like a mentor, for help. Again, that energy is around you. So if you do need help, because to a certain degree, yeah, we have to figure out the how a little bit, at least the next step. Don't be afraid to ask higher up people or people who are advanced in that field for help. It's not, that said, it's not really a year to ask people at your level, like your adjacency, your close friend group, unless they are somebody that's advanced in this field. It's not really a year to ask them for help. I mean, within reason, lean on your friends, lean on your family members, but go up in the ranks for extra guidance. So let's look at the high points for the 3 key areas. Career. That is predominantly the theme for you for this year. Be bold, take action, and really get clear on where you want to go, because that energy is ready to make something of 2024. Ask for divine help and guidance and inspiration when you need it. In terms of relationships, when I use this technique of how I just assess the energy for this video, it's much more about the environmental opportunities that are coming to you. And a lot of the opportunities and the people, it all is on this theme of career. It doesn't mean that you can't find love. It just means to tap into your man luck. So if you've heard me talk about the cosmic trinity, heaven luck, man luck, earth luck. Earth luck's feng shui. Man luck is your actions. You have to beef up the man luck action and take action on finding love, putting yourself out there for love, being clear to the energy around you that love is your priority this year. You can take the lead on relationships this year and create the opportunities. Your Bazi also might give more insight. If relationships are really what you're looking for, contact me for a Bazi reading and we can look even deeper on what relationships look like for you this year. And then health. Health is a big mental health specifically year for you. This is a great year to get a therapist if you've been thinking about it. If you've ever toyed with the idea, this is a perfect example of this is the year to do that. That wise advisor, that wisdom, that clarity, and helping somebody help you with your mental health. If you prefer to work on your own and do it in-house, then really please prioritize journaling and implement some gratitude practices. Every night, come back to your journal, come back to this gratitude practice you have, come back to whatever, just come back to you and be so focused on the present and grateful for this crazy fun life that you're creating. Know that everything is happening in divine timing, because your thoughts and your energy might say like, why isn't it happening faster? I'm putting in all the work, I'm putting in all the effort, like why isn't it happening faster? That might be some of this like mental turmoil that happens. Know that it is all working out for you. Now that you know what energy is supporting your personal internal energy this month and your personal energy number, it's time to go feng shui your space and use the energy in your space to your advantage for 2024. I've got a video for you.